Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This will be a general weekly reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August 5th through August 11th. However, dates are flexible and approximate. It might resonate with you whenever you view it. Having said that, it might not resonate with you at all since it is a general reading. But let's get started. So from the major arcana, I ask for one card for the overall energy, and you have the Emperor, Scorpio. And from the minor arcana, a card or cards for the physical realm, mental realm, and spiritual realm. And you had two cards jump out for your physical realm, one for the mental and one for the message from the universe. Okay, so let's take a look at with the Emperor. Let's take a look at the Emperor energy. The Emperor energy, it's, like the energy of like someone who's in control, someone who's in charge. It could be the energy of a boss, a leader, a manager, a parent, male or female, it doesn't matter. But that energy, and even though it would be like the even if it's a female, it's just like that father energy, right? Being in control, experienced, wise. Okay, so let's take a look in the physical realm. So what's going on for you in this week? We have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so with the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups, put them together, and basically you're considering your options here. So, you know what? I'm going to say that it's career related. The options you're considering are career related because of the pentacles in the other two positions. So with the two energy here, right? We see this figure holding his immediate small world in his hand and then looking out at the world at large, kind of like for inspiration, for, again, options, choices, what direction to go in, looking for that, looking to figure out what the next step is. So I'm feeling as though I feel as though you're feeling inspired this week, Scorpio. Either that or you're looking for that inspiration, but in a positive way, not from a place of lack, but you're looking for something to inspire you, or you're feeling inspired. You're ready to take the next step. You're ready to move forward, and you're considering your options. You're considering your options. You've got choices. You've got options. So again, as I just mentioned, seeing the pentacles, I really believe this is a career reading here, because you're focused on what I usually call the focus card, right? This figure is extremely focused on his work. And your focus here, what you're thinking about, your mental realm, what's on your mind, what you're talking about, what you're thinking about, is your work. Some of you have been working really hard, have been expending a lot of focus and energy on your work, and you, with the Emperor energy, may literally be a boss or just have a very influential presence. People look to you for answers. People look to you for your wisdom. So even if you are not literally the boss or not literally in charge, I feel as though you are someone others look up to for your experience and your wisdom. So you're bringing a lot of experience to this week, I feel. All right. So now the message from the universe, the Seven of Pentacles reversed. I feel as though the universe is saying you need not look out so far ahead, Scorpio. You don't need to see how everything is going to come together. Just trust that it will. Okay, so here you are looking out toward your future, looking for the inspiration, wondering what's next, wondering what your options are, thinking about your choices, what direction you might go in. Focused, again, all of this focus here on your work, being a leader, maybe even being an inspiration for others. And I do feel as though the universe is telling you, you don't need to see the big picture. Okay? Don't worry about where it's going. All will unfold the way it's supposed to. You know, sometimes we focus too far ahead and we try to see where things will quote unquote end, right? But I feel as though maybe you're trying to look too far into the future. And the universe is telling you, just focus on the now. Stay in the now. Do not focus so much in the future. Because really, when you think about it, Scorpio, all we have is the now. All we have is right now. If we're going to think about the future, it really should be in a daydreamy, positive way where, we believe everything is going to work out. But a lot of times when we think about the future, we might start out like, oh, won't it be nice when this happens? But then, without even it being intentional, our doubt starts to creep in. So then that focus on the future isn't serving us. It's only serving us if you're focused on the future in a positive way where you expect, everything will fall into place and everything will work out exactly the way you want it or better. If you can maintain that focus, then that's fine. But most of us do have that habit of when we start thinking about the future, we do have those doubts and worries creep in. Well, I really want to see where everything is going. I want to see my wealth growing. I want to see what I'm building for myself. But I have doubts. Those doubts just creep in unintentionally. So I would definitely keep all of this positive focus, this positive energy, but listen to the universe and don't get out too far ahead of yourself, right? This figure is looking out beyond the small world and out toward the future. Maybe even a little bit of concern here with the options, not being able to, being a little bit dreamy here and not knowing where it's going. And the universe is just telling you, don't worry so much about the future. Just stay present, Scorpio. Okay, my Scorpio friends. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to thank you so very much for being with me and keep that positive energy going. I love the wisdom and experience you're bringing to this week, but just don't worry so much about the future and don't get out too far ahead of yourself. Have a great week, Scorpio.